The Student Representative Council at Wits University has called a mass meeting tonight to discuss plans for the coming week after protests at the institution in recent days over financial exclusion and problems with accommodation. Well, a meeting took place yesterday between the SRC and Wits University management. Our reporter Katleho Sekhotho is live for us on the Wits campus in Bloemfontein, Johannesburg. Katleho, give us a sense of just how close or how far we are to an end to the impasse between university management and the students.
Well, Tembekile, certainly we are here at Wits University at the Yale Road Empire intersection, where just a few days ago we saw really chaotic scenes playing out on the streets. Wits University students, SRC members, really demonstrating around, calling on the university to support students who have been academically and financially excluded. And so these protests were about students saying they wanted to address the accommodation issues, highlighting that there are students who are sleeping out at libraries, who are sleeping on the Wits lawns, and who are unable to afford being students here who have accommodation and who can study efficiently. But I do have with me Stembiso Madonsela, who is from the EFF Student Command, just to give us details about the mass meeting that's about to happen here at 8 o'clock this evening. Stembiso, thanks for joining us. Can you just give us a brief outline of what will be happening today and what happened in the meeting yesterday between students and management?
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to greet everyone. Good evening to everyone, to all the viewers. So first and foremost, on Friday, there was a meeting between the SRC and Wits management, and then the second one was hosted yesterday as well, at which also political structures were invited. So leadership of the Wits EFFSC, including the other political structures, was invited there. At which management, first and foremost, in the beginning stages, it sounded promising because they first promised that all the students that are suspended are going to be reinstated back into the university, and then they were going to give 1,500 beds to hardship accommodation. But in essence, it still does not solve our issues, because I can reassure you now, there's still way more students, way more than 1,500 students that don't have accommodation. And secondly, we still are leaving the registration issue, because registrations are closed on Friday, right? And we need an extension, therefore students can register. So the issue now is that management, first of all, I feel as if they do not respect us. Because in those meetings, Zeblon Vilagazi, the current vice-chancellor, was not there in any of those meetings. So right now we are going to go to the mass meeting at which the president of the SRC and both political structures will then address the students. But as it seems now, it seems as if the protest is continuing.
What we heard from Wits management was that some headway was made in the meetings yesterday. So what headway might they be speaking about?
Well, the fact is, ma'am, that some headway was made, but the elephant in the room is still there. Because regardless, the most important part is the registration crisis, right? So you can't promise me accommodation without ensuring me that those students who are not registered, register first. So that is the issue now.
And Wits management also highlighting that of the 6,000 SRC members who are supposed to be registered, the university is saying only 200 academically qualify, meaning there's a whole lot of other students who either failed a number of years and they have repeated and have lost their funding. How do you respond to that?
Well, regardless, ma'am, we do have a Wits readmission committee, right? And if that Wits readmission committee deems you worthy to come back to the institution, then regardless, you should be allowed to register. It's an academic issue, but now we're dealing with the financial issues, you know. So I feel as if that is some propaganda to make it seem as if students are protesting for no reason, when we know for a fact that students who are deserving academically are not registered.
Thank you very much for that, Stembiso. We will get more from him and SRC members as well later on this evening after 8 o'clock there, Tembekile, about what they might be telling students and as well the details of the meeting between SRC and student command councils as from the different political parties with management yesterday and what they intend to do this coming week.
Katleho Sekhotho live for us just outside Wits University in Bloemfontein tonight. Katleho, we'll touch base with you again